Representative, thank you for your time. I want to start with something simple but urgent. Georgia's teachers are exhausted, and it's costing us more than we realize. We're losing great teachers because of teaching, not because they love teaching, but because we're running off of fumes. So we're in schools and we want better outcomes, but we have to take care of our kids. So we have to take care of the people who actually take care of them. Across the state, we're experiencing the same thing. We have increased workloads, emotional strain, this rise in emotional behaviors from COVID. Teachers are leaving early, and I've seen good teachers leave. And so it bothers me because I am an educator myself. So I think the challenge nowadays is really how do we sustain teacher education in regards to teachers being there. They need to be recovering. They need to be in this profession, and it's very demanding, but it's not a luxury. I think one of the biggest things we can do is add on an initiative or some type of plan that's going to mandate that we actually are taken care of. So I guess what I'm proposing is kind of clear. We have to make Georgia a good place where education strategy for us is not an afterthought. I've seen student initiatives go through with wellness and socioeconomic things with counseling, but they're never teacher-based practical managements. So I propose three things. One, an offer-funded solution where we have a free day that is not free, where we go to the doctor and get our appointments taken care of. And funded wellness programs that actually are embedded and mandated because we deserve it. All of the pathways that I'm going to name in regards to that are probably going to be things that may not seem feasible at all times. But if we implement wellness programs, then maybe we can help us out. I'm not saying it's going to solve everything, but monthly sessions and things like that for teachers and prepared management programs can sometimes seem very small, like maybe suggestive. Say, for instance, if we say, oh, let's get a gym pass or something like that, on-site platforms where people come in and they do workout plans for us or some type of thing that's proactive, it seems like a trend in a way. So those don't seem like solutions either. A lot of stress management options and things like that turn into like optional ways for us to do stuff. We need mandates that are practical, where there is professional development days that are effective, but things that are structured for everybody, even rural places, to actually benefit from. So if we only did the teacher wellness days, then the district would have to fund those through grants, and those are designated wellness days, but there may not be loss of pays, and it may be a small break, but the fact is that, it gives us time to recharge, but teachers may not even go because sometimes it's even harder to have a substitute than it is to be off. So we don't take days off, and that's the problem. But embedding wellness programs, for my number one option, is to be able to have it in school where teachers have confidence in staff culture with support, where we're inside of a classroom environment because we're there, because how can we help our students if we're not at school? So helping to do something that's affordable and scalable in both rural and urban areas is what it is. So to justify my reason, I think that we just need consistency, and consistency creates change. And one-time trainings will fade, and those trends don't last. We need to embed things not as something that's new, but just like an add-on for perpetuity. It will lower and decrease stress and burnout, and it'll decrease behavior supports because we know what we're doing. I needed people once, and I know that when teachers feel supported, students know it too. They have higher engagement, you got fewer disruptions, you have better outcomes, and new teachers are leaving, and that's when the burnout happens. I wasn't even an educator in Georgia. I started from a marketing degree and switched over. I think it's time that we invest in teachers because I've seen really great teachers leave, and I just don't want that to keep happening. So, Representative, I guess I'm asking you to support something that's real and practical. Implement wellness programs for us so that we can partner in Georgia with grants and funding that are flexible for everyone, all teachers. It creates equity for all of us to have low-cost initiatives, really. And I know that sounds like a lot, but we provide counselors for our people, and we provide those things that professional development that help them create wellness. Then our language going forth in another session will just help us out all together. So maybe we can meet. Maybe we can talk about it in a longer stance, but let's give teachers something that they deserve more wellness opportunities to be well and to do well and to help our students have great outcomes because they are now able to provide quality education for our students. Thank you for your time.